What's up, everyone? Stoeman here. Welcome to another episode. We have a great show lined up for you today. If you haven't yet, make sure to leave your comment below along with your Twitter handle name to hold your spot for when I choose this episode to buy NFTs. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there'll be either a link up here or in the description below letting you know what to do so I can buy your NFTs. All right, so on today's episode, we've asked 20 NFT artists, where do you get your inspiration from and how does that affect your NFTs? Let's see what they had to say. So before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another episode. If you'd like to see more pieces of art from the artist or contact the artist, their information will be in the description below. And if you'd like to read a short bio of the artist, that'll be in the comment section below. Now let's get started. Dogsify NFT. Dogsify NFT says, the Poopy Doozy collection is based on so many homeless dogs around the world. There are so many stray dogs with no homes. Dogs never ask much, but they deserve more. They deserve love, care, and above all, to always have someone they trust and rely on. This collection consists of different breeds of dogs with unique names. The Poopy Doozy collection is featured on the OpenSea market. We have different breeds of dogs showcasing the steampunk design style. This collection is meant to support homeless dogs around my country and for awareness of each dog. Dogs are the most loyal, caring, and most loved animals in the world. The money we get from the NFTs will support these homeless dogs in my country. Making these NFTs is a hobby for me. I gain more experience, skill, and learn more about the crypto market. I want to help as many homeless dogs as I can in India, and also use the NFT platform to help many poor, needy people in my country as well. Great project. Keep up the great job. 24 Young. 24 Young says, in making this NFT, I was inspired by a mini display in a toy store. Then I poured it into an art in the form of an NFT. For the existing characters, it was an animation project from my colleague, namely Mini Chibi. Great collection, can't wait to see what you come up with next. Ape Descendants Club. Ape Descendants Club says, Ape Descendants Club is an NFT collection that celebrates the diversity and beauty of our primate ancestors. Each NFT in the collection features a unique illustration of an ape, created by a talented artist and presented in their own creative style. The collection showcases the wide range of emotions and characteristics that can be found within the ape family, and offers a rich and imaginative look at these intelligent and fascinating creatures. As a member of the Ape Descendants Club, you will have access to a growing collection of one-of-a-kind NFTs, each representing a different aspect of ape culture and behavior. From playful and curious infants to regal and wise elders, the collection celebrates the full spectrum of ape life. In addition to admiring the art, members of the Ape Descendants Club will also have the opportunity to connect with other fans of these remarkable animals and share their love for apes with like-minded collectors. Great job. Keep up the great work. Astraria Official. Astraria Official says, the designer of this project has worked on the behind-the-scenes animation art parts of movies like Kung Fu Panda, The Mummy, The Day After Tomorrow, 2012, etc. He also participated in the design of some animations for the game League of Legends. He was also invited to work on the art part of the London 2012 Olympic Games and Beijing Expo. The design is inspired by the independence, autonomy, and bravery of women in today's society. Amazing collection. Keep up the amazing job. Blur Mask. Blur Mask says, I'm getting my inspiration by the creativity process I'm using to do the work. Sometimes the collection was made by the idea of some superhero characters like Black Panther, Deadpool, and others. I got the idea of creating a collection that's all about fighting and surviving. The meaning of Blur Mask NFT, right? Fighters is the name of the collection. They are wandering with their virtues on the blockchain to earn NFT space. Cool collection. Keep up the great work. Brain Bros. Brain Bros says, My current collection were and are inspired by Cooper Thaddeus. He was my first pet dog, now my spirit animal, and I learned at a very young age that he was very photogenic. Whether it was the classic model look away or the intense I see you gaze, he was ready to pose. One year, we started taking a compilation of pics and poses for what would be known as Dog Days of December. A different pic and pose for each day of the month. The first round was such a huge hit, we ended up keeping it going for 8 more consecutive years. Now, although Cooper was still alive when I made my first collection on OpenSea, and he didn't get to make it to DDOD in 2022, my current collection reimagines him in all his digital immortality and glory. I combed through the various pics and poses over the years to begin my current series on Luna Sky. And what you see is what I've curated from nearly a decade of amazing moments. Great collection. Keep up the great job. Creating NFTs. Creating NFTs says, I honestly don't know where my inspiration comes from. I love to draw details and anything I see as beautiful. I get lost in the details. I find the curves and strokes of the pen soothing. All my troubles and thoughts fade away. I'm just solely lost in my art. It's a magical place for me. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Funny Board Seals. Funny Board Seal says, the inspiration to create this fun aquatic being from the first day was an idea that suddenly occurred to me. However, the styles are inspired by the themes that stand out the most in the market. But like every artist, there's a muse in the background, and for me, music is my muse. Music makes me capable of developing and creating. Without music, I am a person without hands. Great collection. Keep up the great job. GT Bart. GT Bart says, I am an artist from the UK. I have a bachelor's of philosophy. I've always loved the idea of expanding our conscious minds, and the depth and structure of this art allows you to think deeply and to take your mind into places it's never been before. I've created these pieces to embrace rough, simplistic colors and shapes, yet blended in with human and spatial elements. I see them as simple yet complex all in one. Aristotle believed the sun and the stars revolved around the sun. The human eye represents our perspective, and the planet eye represents our transcendence and overcoming of ignorance. Great work. Keep up the great job. Yopcrass.eth. Yopcrass.eth says, my inspiration is myself. I'm Yop, and I want to become a professional cyclist and participate in the Tour de France. That's why I made this NFT collection. If you believe in me and my dream, you can support and invest in me by minting one of my NFTs. Very cool goal. I wish you all the best. Keep up the great job. Jurwan. Jurwan says, honestly, this idea came to me by itself. I did not think about my NFTs, but I knew I wanted to do it. I decided to pursue my art in neutral networks, and it turned out really well. Cool collection. Keep up the great job. Kittycoin. Kittycoin says, I am 19 years old and I live in Turkey. As you know, there are cats on every street corner in Turkey. So I got my inspiration from here and placed a small ETH coin thinking people would like it. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Max. Max says, as an artist-musician, I'm inspired by the creation and construction of the reality that we live in. How something so complex can be created from something so simple. With my Genesis collection titled Qualia Generators, I use all original music that I record myself, then program simple shapes to visually react to the audio. It can be fun to try and discover which instruments in the music are controlling which shapes in the image. Using this technique, it gives the effect that the image is alive because of the music. I like to think of it as an attempt to connect music and video as one entity. Just as we are connected to each other in this world in more ways which we do not fully understand, but embrace and use to work together for a common purpose. Great project. Keep up the great job. Metamon BNB. Metamon BNB says, Metamon is a story-oriented NFT focusing to bridge the Web3 and the novel industries. This project is a team project which consists of me and both my friends. We always love to tell stories to people. With the creation of the Metamon project, we believe we will gain an audience from NFT communities and reader communities. Our art is inspired by Digimon, Warframe, and Pokemon, as we really anticipated with companionship stories. At the moment, we are only using one platform, which is Pentas.io, a local B&B marketplace, as we believe creating a solid community is a must before migrating to other platform chains. Although there is no revenue from this platform, we are still high-spirited to deliver the project as we do what we love. Cool collection. Keep up the great job. Moodyverse NFTs. Moodyverse NFTs says, firstly, we come from a remote area in Pakistan, the northern area of Gilgit-Baltistan. Our village name is Yassin, and there are a lot of problems, such as the main issue being the internet facility in our area, but we still managed to work on our project and continue our struggle. I started this project with my 2 younger brothers, and we are working on this day and night. We get our inspiration from social media, and I saw a bunch of random videos on YouTube about the success stories of NFTs. I had to learn everything from scratch. It was exceedingly difficult for me, but gradually I learned how to make my first NFT. Then discussed with my brother how to launch an NFT collection on the OpenSea platform. Then we started working together and decided to create the Moodyverse NFT collection, which would educate people on the lack of awareness of the issues we face in our region. We are a group with a mission, and we will not rest until we succeed. Great collection. Keep up the great job. Naomi Angel. Naomi Angel says, I always get visions for my art from the 5th dimension via meditation or when I astral travel, which is an outer body experience. I would like for people all over the world to see my art and make them happy and let them know that there is a beautiful world that protects and supports the people. How I get the vision? I go into a meditative state. I pray to light beings or my customers' guardians to be able to get the best vision. Then through astral travel, I fly to the 5th and higher dimensions to get the vision. They show much more wonderful, beautiful, and unimaginable world than I imagine by my 3-dimensional brain. They give me the visions and messages that could not have been conceived by my 3-dimensional brain alone. The energy of the world is also very happy and beautiful. It feels so comfortable when I am there. That's so interesting how you get your visions. Keep up the great job. NFT Collector. NFT Collector says, the project is inspired by alienation. I've traveled quite a lot and mostly for long periods of time, so the inspiration comes mostly from experiences of separation from the known into the unknown. For that reason, I chose a lunar landscape as the initial location, and with the main character being a spaceman. You can't get much more alienated than that. Well, maybe the little green zombies come close. Series 2, the Gas Mask series, is being released today. These are the PFP NFTs for the community to use as their profile pics should they wish to do so. Cool collection. Keep up the great job. Pasta A31. Pasta A31 says, I'm a young French artist. What inspires me is to try to capture moments that evoke certain emotions which make you dream. Lovely collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Rob Sloan. Rob Sloan says, my inspiration comes mostly from the Rococo movement of the arts, which is very much based on freedom of expression and passionate, romantic, and sexy liberal humanism. I think the Renaissance period, Baroque, and Gothic ideas also inform a lot of my work. So I'm very much a pre-modernist despite using all modern tools like digital painting, photogrammetry, CGI, and AI to help create my NFTs. Though we do also have an easel and canvases in the house, and I encourage my friends and family to paint for real, as well as use digital methods to render work. My NFTs tend to lean into those styles. But I also try and pay homage to the artists, especially with the Legends collection, who inspired me across different mediums. I've created NFTs of Shakespeare, Mozart, Van Gogh, Jesus, and most recently Marilyn Monroe and Nikola Tesla. I'll be releasing some very soon of Edgar Allan Poe, Einstein and Vermeer, and Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. So legends and myths and stories are a big inspiration to my work too. Amazing collection. Keep up the amazing job. YFC. YFC says, in our work, we want to appeal to the entire humanity of the world. Actually, our aim is not to give a message, but the process obliges us to give a message. The period we are going through imposes more responsibility on people. We could not escape responsibility while performing art. Since we know that the world is our home and we know that we have no other place to go, the good ones need to take action. We should hear, see, and not be silent anymore. We want to shout these truths in the digital environment with our work. We take responsibility. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the whole way through. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment on the video. If you'd like to be featured on the next episode, just DM me on Twitter. The instructions are in the description below. A huge thank you to all the NFT artists for their submissions on today's episode. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep on creating.